one, a two, a one, two, three, yeah. Hello. So, I am Fiction 101 Novice, and this is the Let's Play series episode 5. I'm gonna title it Colors because I've added a lot more color to this base. Now, in the last episode, we had modern art, which is over there. I had the big modern art cactus, and then we had the pumpkin patch with the helix of orange blocks, which was very, very fun to do. Now we have actually done the Nether portal, and that's it. That's totally it. No thumbnail, no nothing. No. Yeah, I'm joking. But I actually have a new skin, as you can see here. It's really cool skin. I got it from Skindex. The person that did it, I'll just whip up the thing. That's the wrong one. I got it from Sparta Barbecue or BBQ, and I think it's really good, honestly. Like, I really, really enjoy it. The wrong button there. The So the cape I already had because this account was mine since before, or since when we migrated from the first one to the Microsoft one. And then, yeah, it's a night skin. I really like it. But I digress. Alright, so yeah, we got now. When coming across the builds, I'm trying to get a bit more of a Minecraft rainbow tone for each building. So I'm trying to get like magenta, pink, red, orange, green, or at least lime and also green, rainbow, cyan, blue, and light blue. There's cyan over there. And yeah, so this is the yellow. It's a lot smaller than the rest because it's got a whole field of flowers with it. So, you know, make do with what it has. And then we come down here, got a little mushroom patch, mushroom garden, I guess. Instead of going the green moss, I decided to go the grey moss for the pale garden, and just mainly to contrast against the red a bit more. I'm probably going to switch out these nether root things. I forget what they're called. Crimson roots, okay, yep. When we get the new red bushes from the poplar trees and the dappled forests, which is going to look good. And then a shed that's just closed off. Inside is, yeah, not good. I changed my name as well. So, and then we go back up here. Da, 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 da. Frolicking in the flowers. Finish that shed. Absolutely love it and adore it. I tried to aim for like the look of a tree has fallen on top of it, so we got like branch and then branch and tree. You already know about this. I added a little rainbow heart on top of it, which looks really, really cool with shaders. This is supposed to be like a kind of a factory forge like building. I didn't think I did too well with the sculk, so I'm probably gonna either remove it or change it, but otherwise I actually do really like this build. It's primarily the warped wood, but I still like it. I still enjoy it. And then probably the second money shot of this build, so far at least, is this tower. It's a neat little wizard's tower. Small little crop outs kind of popping out here and there. I used sea lanterns, which I'm not too sure if I should put something on top of it, in all honesty. I kind of like it like that because I think the blue outer edge of the sea lanterns does act to frame the light. And it's the same technique that I used, or a similar technique that I used to over there. That's actually pearlescent shroom lights behind the windows instead of having it into the house. which creates this effect of like, oh, it's busy inside there, you know, all the lights are on, but in reality, it's actually completely closed off. And that's what's happening here. I wanted to do the same effect because the two parts of this tower isn't so much the ladder up, but rather this far. So I got all 4 tall flowers here. The lilac, the peony, the rosebush, and the sunflower. And then up here I throw bone meal into these barrels. Got a contraption that pops up this is going to be loud, pops that, and then observers lead it to more observers there, which activate dispensers. And then, boom, get the 4 flowers there. And then at the top of the area, or the base, or the tower, I guess is the most accurate. Oh. Allays! Got a neat little drop up there. Neat little pool. And then, yeah, I just literally play the music. Which I actually think this is a really fitting one because mainly for once it plays this part. It kind of seems like a, you know that Disney movie where it had the Russian princess that had to run away from the Anastasia, I think it was called. I know that was at least the princess's name, but reminds me of that where they had the ballroom dance and everything. So really enjoy that tower. I really like it. And then probably the best. Hello. Oh, you're following me because you have the amethyst shard. That's cute. I love that. And then we got a rainbow waterfall. Oh, this looks so cool, doesn't it? Oh, it's so good. Absolutely in love with how it looks. And also the terraforming looks way better than I thought it would. I honestly didn't think that using the calcite at the bottom here would work as well as it has. But now it kind of seems like a foamy crashing of the wave up effect, at least a little bit. Otherwise, it also just works in terms of the gradient, like the dark grey with the acacia up there, leading down to the near perfect white of the calcite, which is really cool. And then floaties, of course. I got a duck, flamingo, turtle, unicorn, and a just donut. Yeah. Now, yeah, so some plans moving forward is from here on out, I've kind of caught up with everything that I've built so far. I've caught up on the Mount Garnet Fort. I've caught up the Paradise Island, Fort or Lake Nyx Kingdom. I have caught up on this now because when I recorded Paradise Island, I hadn't actually shown any of the progress here because at the time I actually had this built, that built, and also the terraforming around the edges here built, like this terraforming and this terraforming. Both of those were actually done already. So I kind of was misaligned with what I was recording to what I was doing, which created kind of this really bad loop of recording, in all honesty, in terms of where my gameplay was to where my series was. And with this one, I've kind of forced myself to go Alright, this tower, once it's finished, I record one last video like this, where it's just me catching you up, showing all the builds, showing it off a bit and having a chat. And then from there, it's actually going to be the full-on, cuts of me building and showing the full progress of the builds and a lot more planned out, which should create a better structure in terms of the recordings because yeah, I definitely want to improve my style and arts and all that stuff. And also, I'm getting a new pen on my iPad, so I'll be able to draw up some thumbnails. And with a new skin, I should be able to maybe do some interesting ones like, hey, look over here, and all that stuff. Like the really creative thumbnails that you see for these builds. Because, yeah, I want to reach that level where I'm actually producing good stuff, I suppose. And otherwise, yeah, I'm really happy with how this place is turning out. I've got a lot of plans. Gonna do a cottage, a greenhouse, a hot air balloon or two, and then I'm gonna do one last sweep of this area, build some custom trees, build some statues, build maybe something here. I haven't decided what I want to do here because I don't want a building to be on this platform because I think it would interrupt the sightline of having everything on the outer edges because that will reach probably about there in height, which is going to create that steep flow down, which then curves back up with that, and then that kind of frames that as a U or a curve. But if I have another building here that shadow or covers over that, which is not something I want to do, I want that to be seen. That is just divided anyway, so that's not as important. And yeah, if you have any ideas, definitely do shout them out. I do want to include some armor stands frolicking in the flowers at the at the minimum. I actually have all the colors dyed already, so that's got to be included. But yeah, if you have any tips or ideas, definitely feel free to comment them, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Otherwise, I am Fiction 101 Novice signing out. As he looks so sad. I am Fiction 101 Novice signing out. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of my builds and how this area progresses on. Otherwise, I will catch you in the next video.